Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see, the Sharks taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Sharks will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Akron's offense will get the first crack at it here. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touching plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often, and he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Oh, it's out! Bounced right back to them. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Quick release by the QB. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Velez. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. He wants to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And the Zips look to do some damage in the red zone. Dialing up a second down pass play. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. He wants to throw it again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Akron! They're on the board first here in the season opener.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Sharks offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Sharks are marching down the field. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting them on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it down the left. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He wants to throw it. Coming after it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's third and goal. Lets it go to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Sharks.
Touchdown, Sharks.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. On the run, it's Wall. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. To the ground with the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Completes it in the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. That's caught. It's Velez. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They're working that left side.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. They'll put the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. They'll give it to the back. Smashes through. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Line getting set on second down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'll keep it on the ground. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the back. He locked up and held on to bring him down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. And they'll pass on the 50-yard field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down from the 33. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. 2nd and 10 here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Zips have their offense in high gear. Right back to the well. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Getting some heat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Off-play action on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Manning. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 2nd down coming up. He'll keep it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll go right back to the run. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Sharks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Move the chains with that completion now on first down. Give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quick strike complete. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. He wants to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UMass needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there at Amherst behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Eastern Michigan. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Sharks will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No fair catches here. Looking for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes his connection.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Zips will punt it away on 4th down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
First down here for the offense.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback hung up 2 and sacked at the 12.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll throw it on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. On the run, it's Wall. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now they'll run the draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Makes the grab well past the sticks. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. They'll try the run. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Gets it out fast. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to go up top. Snags it. Bounced off his feet. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Akron! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, they go back to the option play. Now, this is the 2nd time, Pog, this QB has scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option, it's responsibility football. I got to stop my assignment. I can't get caught in somebody else's business. You could tell this defense not really ready for this quarterback run game. They better figure it out, or it's going to be a long game.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Wide out in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He finds his man. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. And the Sharks getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's McGowan. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Sharks will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Power football with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Caught in the backfield, it's Velez. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Pressure coming. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wide receiver shows motion. Going up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. He'll pull it on the read. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. And he intercepts it. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the ground, it's Wall. Fighting off the defender.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Zips line up to punt it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Sharks send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes the catch near the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. He's going to pass. Makes the catch. It's ball. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They keep attacking through the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. He'll do it himself. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Sharks will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now on second down for this offense. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll throw on third and short. Touchdown, Zips! And the route is on.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Be a lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Trying to get to him. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Second down.
On second down, looking to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, probably. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
It's now second and goal.
Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Akron! And the punishment has been extended.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complimentary football.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bullock. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. He'll start this drive firing. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Comes out throwing on first down. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Leaves it with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Zips will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This offense has a 2nd down play. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.